Okay, I'm jumping on this video subject before all the big YouTubers figure out their YouTube videos are fucking wrong. Just kidding. I didn't check if there were any videos on this. I'm just hoping there weren't. So I'm going to tell you guys about the best kind of gear you want. It's going to be cool. I'm going to talk to you about it. So first of all, for power, there's two main bosses you want to farm. First off, King Calvis, pain in my dick. Second of all, Lady, what is her name? Fucking Karina or something like that? They're both from Ravenna. You know what I'm talking about. Both main story bosses. So Karina's armor, if that's her name, I don't fucking know. It gives power and it gives attack speed. Attack speed sounds good in theory. You need like 100 of it to even feel it, but the power is good. Calvis's armor gives power. It gives bursting as well. Bursting changes the area effect. I can't notice it. Maybe it's because I'm fucking retarded. It does that. It's cool. It's really good. Calvis's armor also gives swiftness, agility, but ain't nobody noticed that shit. I don't think it fucking works. So for accessories, you want the number one accessory to be a fair power amulet. You want to enchant this with strong. It gives 33 power. Excellent piece of gear. Second of all, Arc Sphere. Any Arc Sphere, enchanted with strong at max level, it's going to give you 28. Just a 5 less than the power amulet. Really good. I have right now Cernix's Falls. So these are interesting. You can use this or Lion of Ravenna Helm from what's his name? General Retard, if we're going in line with my other video from Fort Talos. 1 and 7 for his drops. He's got like 6 drops. I don't have it on this account. It's on my other one. It's going to give the same defense, but instead of attack speed, it'll give you intensity. When enchanted with strong, it's going to give you the highest defense for an accessory other than the defense amulet and Cernix's quartz amulet, which is the other thing I want to talk about. This thing gives 225 defense and 18 attack speed. It's an accessory. That's a fuck ton of defense. It's really good. I would always recommend you enchant everything with strong, so it gives you an extra 7 power. The reason I'm not using this is because you can only have one of every accessory type. Meaning, if I wanted to use this amulet, I would need to get rid of my power amulet, and I don't want to do that because I have 120 fucking power. That's crazy. So I don't want to do that. Instead, I'm using Cernix's Falls, which also give a lot of defense. Now, talk about some other accessories for some options. This thing, I got this from fishing. It's pretty good if you're early on. This thing comes from whatever the fuck. It's pretty good early on. Any of these amulets you could use if you really want the stats, but I would recommend the defense amulet or the power amulet. Both are good. In terms of chest pieces, you could also use Elias's boss drop. This gives 21 power. It's not enchanted with strong. It's pretty good. I don't know, actually, if the baseline power... I think the baseline power of all the main story bosses' armor pieces are the same, but this thing only gives agility as its secondary, which is donkey shit. You don't want that. So go for Lady Karina or Calvis. But if you have this, you can use this. It's fine. Cernix's armor is also something you can go for if you want more defense. It's just going to give you defense attack speed by default. I enchant it with strong, obviously. You can use it. It's good. But once you get something like this or the defense amulet or Cernix's amulet, you want to be using the non-defense giving armors that give a lot of power. And obviously we talked about these thingies. They're good. Use them. Is there anything else I wanted to say? Oh, yeah. The accessories that the bosses drop. This thing, it's okay. It's good. If you get it and you don't have something like the Arc Sphere that gives higher power, use this. Same goes for this right here. This comes from Calvis. This comes from Lady Karina. You can use those if you don't have Arc Sphere, Power Amulet, something like that. Really, the recommendation I have, like the rule of thumb for gear, is that you have at least 1100 HP and that you're maximizing the power you have. I feel like a comfortable place to have your power, a good baseline, it's probably like 50. That's what my Warlord has. My Warlord has 55. I'm working on getting that up. It's a good baseline, but it's not enough. So, yeah. Bye.